Hello everyone and welcome to Niche, a genetics survival game. So, you are an overlord looking after these creatures. Your goal is to help these creatures survive by breeding, collecting food, and defending against predators. This game mainly focuses on genes and genetics and seeing how these factors affect the oncoming offspring, and also the future and the ability to survive. So, we're going to be starting a new game. Obviously, I've played this before, but we're going to start a new game together. Alright, now, I already came up with a name, so I think Crystallaria? Yeah, I think that's good. I think two L's right here would be weird. Alright, so let's play. So always the first two creatures you start off with is Adam and Eve. So, and they're randomly generated every time. So here we go. Alright, so you can always tell which one's the girl and which one's the boy because the boys always have mains. They always have a main. So, as you can see, they have different genetics. Obviously, she has horns on her head, and so those are called ram horns. So she has medium ears. There's also all these gray ones on the bottom. They're called recessive genes. So, and these are her dominant genes, obviously, which are showing right now. So I'm gonna take you to this family tree so you can see she has no tail. She has a spiky body, ram horns. Luckily she has two paws, and as we can see with Adam, his hind legs are a little bit weird. So alright, so here's something called the mutation menu. So in this menu, you can affect the offspring a little bit. So there's a 30% slot and a 10% slot. So I know they both have the recessive short-eyed eyes, but I really hate that. I don't want any chance for any child to get that. So 100% I want their child for both of these slots to have regular eyesight. And then the webbed hind legs aren't that bad, so I'll just put regular hind legs there. So maybe we could get rid of Adam's webbed hind legs, but it's not that bad. Alright, so he's gonna get pregnant with our first baby. And also, I'm gonna keep the randomly generated names unless there's one that I just really want to name something. So, they have pretty interesting names by themselves too. And we have a baby girl. She's so cute. Recease. Obviously, oh, I forgot to mention. So, Adam has poison fangs, so he looks very handsome. So with poison fangs, you can kind of see that they have like a smaller snout, like they have those lines going down their face, going to their nose. Alright, so I've got to watch out for this because Adam only has 5 total and she has 6, which is good. But oh, that's good. See, she got the 2 if there's a yellow circle going around your genetics, that means that the mutation menu has worked. So yes, this child has exactly what I wanted, both regular eyes in both slots, but she has webbed hind legs, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna have her go here, and Adam's gonna continue exploring. So on this very small island, there's no birds, and birds overlords on other islands will take your animal, your baby animal. But so at one point when the population just grows too big, we are going to choose the best creatures and move to these tiles. We're gonna move them to these tiles, and then they will be able to go to another island. And I'm not going here because this is the jungle biome, and the jungle biome is very hard, which I learned the hard way. I got annihilated. Alright, well, oh, you know, she actually does look like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So I think Reese's is the perfect name for her, and I love it. So, oh, and if you were wondering what that little pile of sticks was, you can make your own nest with this. This is nesting material. You need 10 nesting material to make a nest, and you have to repair it every once in a while, but that only costs 3 nesting material. But, well, I can't believe it. It's time to go again. Reese's gonna grow up, I think. Yeah, she got bigger. And what do we have here? A baby? Are you serious? He got the recessive short-sighted eyes in both slots. And he has cracker jaw. Do they both have cracker jaw? No. He got all of the recessive genes, didn't he? Wow. Well, that's kind of disappointing with the eyes, and he also has the webbed hind legs, but oh well. So the main thing is you gotta watch out for these immunity genes. So Eve has immunity A and B, while Adam has immunity F and G, so they would be a perfect pair, no immunity problems. And if you read this, it says having the same immunity gene twice increases an animal's chance to get sick. So if, for example, Adam had both F slots, he would be very prone to get sick, and then he could then spread that to the other tribe members. And so, for example, if Eve has immunity A and immunity B like she does, and then Adam has immunity A and immunity G, their child would be very likely to get both A genes since both the parents have it, and then their child could become sickly with both immunity A genes. But luckily, every time you start a game, they give you Adam and Eve always have opposing genetics or genes, immunity genes. So we're just having little Reese going out to explore. Oh, that's very good. It's very good. That's very helpful. We're gonna have Adam go over here and collect these. And it's time again. Alright, so this bar, as you probably have guessed by now, is their lifespan. So they have 14 days left. But yeah. So the family tree is obviously the two children that they had. If you want to look at Adam, here he is, and then Kuduk. He looks almost like a spitting image of his mom, doesn't he? I want one child to have ram horns, but I really gotta watch out for these, for the eyes and the hind legs, cause I mean, look at this child he has. It's just not good. So, we have a beautiful white child, or gray, yeah, gray child, And he is perfect. I love this child. He is beautiful. He's got high fertility. He's got all the genes that we want. I can't believe it. He's like the perfect child that we want. So, I'm gonna have Adam collect these. Okay. So, Reese is almost grown up in one more day. So it takes 3 days in this slot for them to become full-grown adults. So she's like a juvenile right now, and so is her brother. So it's gonna take him 3 days to, oh no, he's a teen. So it's gonna take 3 days to become a full adult. So I'm guessing like over this pile, they like to talk and they're just playing in the grass. And nothing has happened so far, so no conflict, just a peaceful little family trying to survive and live. And look at how beautiful Reese is. She is so beautiful. The whole family. I feel like she adores her little brother because, you know, she just seems like a very motherly type of person. I mean, they're exploring together. She's watching over him, making sure nothing happens to him. Alright. So we have this. He looks like a, I don't know, like a spiky little porcupine. A weirdly colored porcupine, but porcupine. So, we're gonna have Adam try to collect. Hello, Miss Cola. Oh man, I cannot. Look at these eyes. She has short-sighted eyes, recessive blind eyes. She has 2 fertility. She has hemophilia, which is animals take high damage from blood loss if they're in both slots. I'm not sure if that's what it was before, but I think it has to be in both slots. And she has a derp snout, but we need these genes. Are you serious? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it. She's joining the tribe. I feel like her mate is going to be Kuduk, but they both have bad eyes, so her only choice would be Adam, which is F and G. Okay, how about let's try one baby with Adam and see how that turns out, and then when Kuduk grows up, we'll see their child together. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now we're kind of running low on food considering we just spent 3 to bring Miss Cola into the tribe. So obviously she has a stinky tail, so obviously it's for other predators. Where is she? Miss Cola. I mean, she's very interesting. She kind of looks like a cheetah. Maybe we can name some of her children after a cheetah if they're orange, because I'm sure they will be, considering Kuduk is orange himself. And we have another baby girl, Niece. She is very cute. Almost all of the children, except for Reese, has been born with that spiky body. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. It actually is pretty good, because if something tries to attack our creatures, the spiky body will do damage, but it's just not the most attractive thing. Alright. So, these two are going to be sharing the nest, or I could just make her have a nest. Yeah, she can make her own nest right here. So Adam is having tons of children. He's, the luckiest man. I mean, he's the only man old enough to breed, so kind of got lucky there. So, the two brother and sister, the brother and sister, they're still looking after each other, Rasis and Kuduk. But so if you were wondering why Kuduk has that, it's because he has a cracker jaw, and he's able to crack nuts or acorns off of a tree, but there is no tree currently, so it's not really of much use. But he's growing on me. I kind of really like him, but I think Rasis, she is so pretty. She is beautiful, and I love how she looks. And Roku, he's just he's the perfect child that we were hoping for, and I can't complain. I mean, B and F, B and G. So we only have one girl right now. So, and also it's okay for brothers and sisters and fathers and daughters and whatever kind of match to breed together, because it only matters about the immunity genes. So yeah, I know it's probably kind of weird, but they can. So B and G, B and G, A and G. So in case something happens, Mies and Roku could actually have children, which I actually might already set up. So what I like to do is I can change their little gemstones and then show that they're the couple that I want. So when Mies gets her first gemstone, I can turn it to red, and so I can remember later. Alright, so I almost forgot. I wanted to see if I should change anything. Nope, I'm gonna leave it. The immunity genes, because they do need eyes in there, so they can get good eyes. And then he still has his webbed hind legs, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. And it's a derp snout child. He looks like a little chocolate chip, doesn't he? So I think I'm gonna name him Choco? Choco. Yeah. Baby Choco. Alright, so. And Kuduk has grown up. He's an adult. Alright, so they're just continuing to explore. Let me turn her thing. And, yeah, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Niche.